What's the best meal kit? It's HelloFresh versus Home Chef versus Blue Apron versus Everyplate and so many other services you need to know about. Coming right up. Did I forget Sunbasket or Marley Spoon or even the Amazon meal kit service? Hey guys, I'm the deal guy, Matt Granite. I hunt down deals. I showcase savings from cutting your costs on every other department of your life right now to avoiding grocery stores, which I know a lot of people are trying to do. We're staying inside. We're trying to get good, fresh food delivered to us. I want to show you not only what's inside one of the meal kits and compare them side by side and also rank them, but many meal kits right now are not only inundated with orders, they're not always taking new customers given the current circumstances. So I'm going to show you who's taking, who's not, and then more importantly, where I would go and what I would consider spending my money on. Plus, I'm going to give you a full side-by-side breakdown of cost. Now, this video is not something where I'm going to start cooking the recipes. I've done that. And if you click somewhere within this video window, you're going to find a full unboxing and comparison where I do cook a recipe. But right now, this is just about getting the information into your hands. And then also showing you some promotions tied to these meal kit products. So first things first, on mattsdailydeals.com right now, you're welcome to join my email newsletter. I give away everything that I test whenever I can, and that'll increase your eligibility. You'll see the deals, the blogs, the coupons, they're all there. For all of these services, I'm not using any affiliate links. No company is paying me to talk about them. I'm just merely trying to advocate for you guys. But if there is something that you'd like to do for me, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. If you like the content, like this video, leave me a comment. That will, of course, help with my mission to help you save money. So first things first, the Amazon meal kits right now have suspended inventory at the time I'm recording this video. That is just due to increased demand. But with that being said, I've contacted many of the other services and they're all taking on new customers right now, and there's even some promotions. So let's start with the least expensive of all of the services, and then I'm going to actually take you through the unboxing of one of them. This is Everyplate. Everyplate will deliver really good, affordable boxes of food to you with the recipes and all the ingredients uncooked. Everyplate will deliver to you for around $4.99 per plate to you, and you can cancel at any time. They are one of the few plans to list a shipping fee of $8.99 on their website. Many of the other services will actually include the shipping built into the prices that they list. Home Chef is one of the most popular of all of the meal kit services, and they're actually offering right now $35 on your first delivery, $35 off, and they start at $6.99 per serving, and their shipping fees are built in. So let's take a look at their menu. You're going to find that they are actually more comparable to HelloFresh than any of the other ones. And I'll talk about HelloFresh and Blue Apron have been different in the past, but you get quick meals. And one thing Home Chef does, which HelloFresh doesn't and many of the other services don't do, they include the easy prep pan with some of their meals. So it's not that far off from just really sticking something into the oven. So you get your choice of both. And they also list separate protein packs. So if you guys have ordered from Omaha Steaks, for example, in the past or things like that, you're going to find prices very reasonable here, and the side product of this is you learn how to cook. Now, some people in the past have criticized the meal kits and even my videos of them saying, well, I'm not that lazy, I can do it on my own. And yes, there is a convenience factor tied to this, but if it's between reaching for Uber Eats or DoorDash or some type of food delivery service, not only are you learning to cook and you're using ingredients on your own, but these days, many people want to avoid a grocery store completely, which takes on a whole completely different meaning. So this would be the second most affordable of the services, and that is Home Chef. Now moving on to HelloFresh. HelloFresh has portions of around $8.99 per package, and they offer a family plan, a pronto plan, and a veggie plan. The differences between their plans is the family plans are generally more wholesome meals. They're not quite as spicy, not as adventurous. The pronto plan is for the more adventurous eater, the more discerning palate, and then the veggie plan obviously is self-explanatory, and they get the different portions built in. Let's explore the Tuscan sausage linguini family pack, and this is a meal that takes no more than 25 minutes to make. And you'll notice the, well, if you guys have been a meal box or meal kit subscriber for a while, you'll notice the caloric information is no longer printed on the recipe cards. They print them on their bags in a lot of cases, so it's harder to see. But generally, you're gonna look at 400 to 800 or 900 calories a portion. This is a more hearty one at about 880 calories, and it's 6 steps. So with this recipe, you get mild Italian sausage, which is lean. You get chili flakes. You get a can of tomato paste. You receive 2 red peppers, double pack of HelloFresh branded linguini. You get a nice little package at a time. And in most cases, these are environmentally friendly packaging. The bags or the paper bags are compost safe. A lot of the meal kits have changed over time. And you'll notice that there's no additional plastic bags on things when you're buying your veggies, although everything else is individually wrapped. The Parmesan cheese is shredded for you. And then one nice thing is the red onions are already chopped and cut. So that's saving you a little bit of time. If you were to buy a bag of pre-chopped vegetables, that will cost you an arm and a leg. And then garlic, like actual pieces of garlic, that is not pre-cut. So I think it's fair to say that if you do the math on each of these ingredients, you're probably not at $8.99 a portion. Depends what value the sausage brings, especially because some of these ingredients are canned in their pasta. This would be an example of why not to use a meal kit for this specific recipe, aside from the fact I know it's going to be delicious. But when it comes to not going to a grocery store right now and staying in, and for all of the various reasons that many of us don't want to go out, I'm telling you, it's $8.99 well spent. And HelloFresh works a $6.99 shipping fee into their portion prices. If you do not want to do any cooking for the same price as HelloFresh, Freshly is something you may want to consider. Freshly gives you a heat and eat option. It comes right out of the package and you cook it. It's pre-assembled. There is absolutely nothing to do and they just show up. Nice thing about this is they are a service where right now, my grandparents over the age of 90, they can definitely cook. They're fully able-bodied, but sometimes they just want to heat something out and they're actually very dependent upon restaurants. They go out a lot. It's part of their retirement plan and their celebrations. They can't do that right now. So this would be a great way for them to be able to choose from many options. And if you are taking care of anyone right now, the elderly, the sick, the people that do not want to cook or can't cook or don't have time, or first responders right now, people that are on the front line of what's going on, this would be a great service for them. And it's a lot healthier and a lot less expensive than takeout. And that's around $8.99 per portion. For $9.99 per person, but a free shipping tied into this, the Blue Apron, competitor to HelloFresh, has really the same plans, and I actually have done some side-by-side comparisons, which you can watch on YouTube. But to make a very long story short, my only complaint initially when I tested HelloFresh versus Blue Apron, I thought that the Blue Apron portions were a little bit smaller, and I didn't find the food items as exciting. With that being said, they also have recipes that have a longer cooking time than HelloFresh. I just want to show this to you. HelloFresh has recipes that usually are 30 minutes or less, but the 45-minute on the spinach and goat cheese pork roast, well, I guess it's a pork roast, but the oregano chicken thighs are 50 minutes. So that they do have some 20-minute recipes, 35 minutes and 40 minutes, but this chicken and sour cherry pan sauce, these are recipes that have a longer cooking time tied to them, which is a little bit unique. At around $8.50 to $10.25 per portion, you're going to find Marley Spoon, which is the Martha Stewart sponsored and endorsed delivery service where it's branded for Martha. Now, I've been very attracted to Martha Stewart for most of my life. I enjoy her as a persona and a person. She's a great chef. I don't have a whole lot of experience with people that have used this delivery service, but many people say that it is the closest to HelloFresh. She doesn't deliver to my area yet, as much as I would love that, but you're going to find the easy to follow recipe cards, the box, and actually an addition to the meal kit game that came after the Blue Aprons and the HelloFresh by many years. So that might be worth checking out. They have an $8.99 shipping fee. And of course, with all of these services, you can skip a week. There's no contracts, there's no commitments. And she's definitely not overloaded with new customers right now. And finally, on the priciest side of the meal kit spectrum, say hello to Sunbasket. Now, Sunbasket is a clean eating amalgamation of great recipes, USDA, organic. And if you actually look at the cost per shopping organic, if you went to Whole Foods and did most of this, you'd actually be spending a lot less with Sunbasket. But again, this is the higher end of the meal spectrum. They are offering a $40 gift card right now if you activate, and they have gluten-free and paleo, lean and clean, all of these subcategories, including the pescatarian, the diabetes friendly, and recipes where you can really go beyond the comfort zone of most shopping kits and enjoy food that is highly tailored to you and very well rated. You're looking at $10.25 or so per portion plus $6.99 shipping fees, which means this is definitely the most expensive, but also something many households will enjoy this time of year. My first cousin lives with celiac disease, and this is a service where if she was going to do a meal plan, she absolutely 100% would have to go with this option. So again, it's not just about lean and clean and healthy eating. For some people, there is no other way around this, and I'm very fortunate to a company like Sunbasket that they do provide that, especially at a time like this. So that's the quick and dirty breakdown of the meal kits. Over the course of the next couple of weeks, I can promise you I'm going to be testing as many meal kits as I can, putting them side by side. You can see the portions and the recipes. And if you like what you saw today, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. I'm about saving you money, advocating for you, but also holding the companies accountable to make sure you're getting the most bang for your buck. So until we meet again, I'm going to go cook. Happy savings.